Thanks buddy for clicking that thumbnail. My name is Daksh and I welcome you to this video. Finally, few days back I received traveling allowances on 12th March 2021. Guys, these traveling allowances is for my SSC 56 SSB interview that took place at Kapurthala. Now, as per the norms, you will receive at least third AC railway or bus fare as traveling allowances in your account for your to and fro journey for the shortest distance you can travel, and you will get traveling allowances for any SSB you are appearing first time. But do I actually get the exact amount that I supposed to get, and how much time does it take to completely reimburse that amount in my account? Well, I am going to answer these questions later, but before that, a quick reminders for you guys. Firstly, this is my fourth video on SSB interview. I have already made 3 videos earlier, so in case if you haven't watched those videos, then links in the description box, please go and watch it. Secondly, if you are still watching this video and if you like my efforts, then please make sure to hit the like button over here, because it will help YouTube algorithm to understand that this video is worth recommending to other candidates as well. One more thing, I started this channel by making videos on SSB, but now I also make videos on personality development, life skill and self-improvement. So if you want update of my new video, then please make sure to subscribe to my channel. And the last thing, I am good at replying comments, so even after watching the whole video, if you have any query, then interact with me directly in the comment section below. Now, before answering those 2 questions, I am going to address few most common queries that new SSB aspirant may have. The first query is regarding medium of transaction. Do you get traveling allowances by check, by cash or in your account? So answer of this question is, it depends on SSB center. In my case at Kapurthala, they transfer the amount directly into my account, but it depends on SSB to SSB. The second question is, how many times one candidate can get traveling allowances by SSB? So the candidate can get traveling allowances by SSB only 2 times, once for short service commission and once for permanent commission. So if you are applying again for permanent commission, then you are not going to get traveling allowances. You have to you will get traveling allowances once for short service commission and once for permanent commission only. The third question is regarding shortest distance. Many candidates does have doubts regarding shortest distance, so I am going to clear this thing here. Let's say you have to travel from Karnataka to Kapurthala, but you are traveling via Mumbai, but it is not a shortest distance. The shortest distance is directly from Karnataka to Delhi and Delhi to Kapurthala. So you have to keep this thing in your mind. The next query is regarding documents. What are the documents that is required to get traveling allowances? So there are at least there are only 2 documents that is required. The first is ticket of your traveling, and the second is cancellation check or the first page of your passbook. These 2 documents is required only to get traveling allowances in your account. The next query is, what if you travel by air? So if you are traveling by air, if you are planning to travel by air, then in that case also SSB will give you third AC railway fare, and it will give you only third AC railway fare and not the total air ticket. Let's say your air ticket costs you 3000 rupees, but the third AC railway ticket from your hometown to SSB is 1500, so you will get only 1500 and not the 3000 rupees. Now the last question remains is, how much time does it take? So my SSB interview was on 7th Feb and I get this traveling allowances on 12th March. So you can calculate how much time does it take. And now comes the last and most significant query: do I actually receive the exact amount that I supposed to get? So well, here I want to share my experience. I was traveling from Ahmedabad to Delhi and Delhi to Kapurthala. So from Ahmedabad to Delhi, I booked sleeper class for the cost of 700 rupees, and for Delhi to Kapurthala I booked sleeper class for 200 rupees. But at last moment my train got cancelled, and I have to immediately book a Tatkal third AC ticket, and it cost me 1200 rupees. So I supposed to get 1900 into 2, that is 3800 rupees at least. But when I posted a query on the official SSB site, they say that you will get only normal reservation ticket and not a Tatkal ticket. My advice to you is, if you want complete reimbursement of allowances, then please book ticket as soon as you get SSB dates, because in case if you cannot book ticket at last moment, then you have to book Tatkal ticket and they will not reimburse the amount of Tatkal ticket, and they will give you only normal reservation charges. So please take care of it. And second, expect a lesser amount. I get only 70% amount of my total expense. So please hope for the lesser amount than you actually filled in the form. Here I am not complaining about this, because no other institution will give you even that much amount, and no other institution will take care of your journey expenses. But I am making this video just to help you guys. So that's it for today. If you still have any query, any doubt, then please let me know in the comment below. I will happy to answer all your comments.